Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here on a Friday night. A little look ahead lines for Saturday, June the 3rd. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here on the YouTube channels. Winning free picks and parlays. Maybe the old school Sean Higgs channel. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Perhaps you're listening after the fact on a replay. You got a podcast on Spotify or Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, wherever. I appreciate you listening. Thank you for taking the time downloading and following, whatever that does over there on the podcast. I appreciate it. So thank you for that. Same with those of you coming into the chat. Oh, I say all the time, the show is different. It's a chat-driven show. The Look Headline show is not really a chat-driven show. It's me doing Look Headlines, and we're out of here after about 10, 15 minutes. But the Midday Money, got the shirt on. It's you, it's me, it's a party. Real fast. Nats in the under today were premium plays for me. Nats hopefully to hang on here. It's 7-4. We cash with the Marlins. We're on the line. Nats under is a loser. I do have a final play on the Dodgers under. The video picks today. We cash with Miami under. Tampa Bay was postponed. St. Louis over the 9. St. Louis looks fine. They put a 5 spot up. Can we get anything from Pittsburgh here? That will help the cause. I see it is Pitt's got a couple guys on base. Are we going to be able to get anything here? That'd be nice. Texas under is sitting at a 0-0 score and a 6, so that one looks okay. Colorado first 5 is might be a loser here. We got to get out of this one here. Can we score anything? Who knows? Pittsburgh didn't help us there. We got 6 runs there. And we got a San Diego first 5. So there's that. Tomorrow's picks. Again, already here in the chat. If you haven't caught them already, Twitter on the Mr. Sean Higgs Twitter feed. Go get it to there. And again, for tomorrow, line me up here. I will come in with, I got the Rangers under today. I will go over the total tomorrow for our friends in Arlington. And now we have a Marco Gonzalez who is, I don't know, maybe he's in the twilight of Marco land. Texas at home. Texas hits pretty good. Hit lefty's pretty good. I'm going to go over the 9 with Marco Gonzalez and Andrew Heaney on the hilt. Next up, we got the Stros under 8.5. Sandoval's been pretty solid all season. The Astros, Framber, we got a Cy Young ticket on him. We like him. I expect him to hold the Angels in check. And honestly, I'm on the wrong day here. It's Christian Javier. Is Christian Javier on the hill tomorrow? I said Framber. He's on the hill tonight. I was on the Friday score. More than adequate Christian Javier on the season. He's sporting a tidy .91 whip out of the last 7 starts. For me, we talk about pitchers. I enjoy low whips and low batting average against, and he's got them both going on here. And even Sandoval, you look at him, you're like, oh, he's not good. It's the Angels. If you can't only bet on Ohtani. Sandoval is not bad overall on the season. Don't be frightened by his, he gives up a run here and there. More than solid on the road. Again, a .181 batting average against, 5 starts. It's solid. I don't need a shutout from these guys. I need a 3-2 game, which I think I'm going to get. Astros, they're hitting a little bit better lately. I'm still not a fan of explosive offense here in Houston. They're not taking flight, as I like to say here. I think it's like take flight or Space City, let it ride, whatever they do, ready to ride, under the 8.5. And on the ice, we talked about this the other day, has not changed. Panthers plus the 115. And that's it. So those are my 2 plays for the video. I do have one other play up. It is my top play for the sites, premium stuff. You can buy it. The weekly pass is $31.20. You can do that, or you buy it for $34.99. I don't understand why people just get whatever. Again, I don't really come in and hype like all the premium kind of things. I do have that other stuff going on, but this is what I got today. Some days I love the card. Some days it's kind of one of those like, what are we going to do here? We're 196 and 200 coming into Friday. We are plus 453. We'll see how we do. We see how we do. Some days it's a lot, other days it's not. And in the chat, Aaron's in the house here. Good Friday night. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, it'd be good if, as long as the Nats hold on here, I will be happy. And if we pull out the under in the Dodgers, I'll take a nice 3-1 day with a plus 162 doggy. I really can't complain about that. So we'll see what happens. Moneyline Markel. Hicks, my guy, I'm looking to come back on the fish run line tomorrow. They are not fish. I can see they are fish Marlins, right? I confused them with the Dolphins because Dolphins are mammals, and I'm thinking Miami, and that's why I was saying they're not fish. It happens, I was overthinking. So we like Yuri Perez, solid rookie. I get it. Um, Run line, yes. I mean, I'm going to pull up the live run line. Hopefully, again, I go to the live sites here. Sometimes it gets a little tricky with the StreamYard. Hopefully, it doesn't, and we don't freeze or anything like that. And I got to come back into the video. What do we got here for Miami tomorrow? Minus 180 Marlins. I mean, I'm not going to say. I mean, you have run line here as well, so it's not like we're going out crazy and be like, oh no, we got to lay the 180 here with Miami. That is not happening. Run line, you got a little plus 115, 120-ish. That's fine. I'm actually seeing some 175s out there. I don't hate it. Miami. Let's go. Plus 115. Yuri Perez. I will say yes. I will say yes. That might be an add to the show. Obviously, that's just came up because there was no line for that earlier there for me. Looks like I had a good day. Yeah, so far so good. So far so good. I mean, it's not if the Nats hold on, it's 2-1. It's a nice spot there because we had the run line Miami and the under. Again, we're not laying 150 with unders. It's 162 is a nice win there. We need the Natties to finish out the day. Is there any bet under one in MLB? Can we bet on Oakland? I'm not looking to bet on Oakland. I don't. Why would you want to bet on Oakland? I say this, whether it be Oakland, Nick, it could be a bunch of teams. I would rather lose on my run line at plus 115 than to take a team even at a 180, 170, whatever it is in Oakland. Like, I think they're going to get this one. I don't think Oakland's could ever get one. Like, it's not like one of those you get a gut kind of play. Like, this is the day for them. I look at this lineup. I look at the pitching staff, and I don't think they're ever in a game. I just don't. I don't want to bet Oakland. I'd rather not. I would not play it. If it wins, so be it. I've plenty of times. You're not betting every game. You lose a win. You leave a winner out there. Maybe it's a loser out there. You don't have to. Oakland is not a team I want to bet on. Never. Not happen. I shouldn't. The other night though against Sakura from the Braves, and guy hadn't pitched in 3 years. It was a no play for me because I still couldn't bet on them because they had a guy, their own pitcher, coming back from the injured list. But yeah, that's no thank you. Nick says a run. What happened here? Oh, back anyway to back. Is there any way to back the A's on a run line? I don't want to back the A's on a run line. No. I'm on the Rockies. I guess these are for tonight here, right? This is tonight's action. I was viewing. I'm guessing this is the game's underway as we speak and not for tomorrow. We have the Rockies. Hopefully I didn't get that cough on the air. I thought I muted it. So the Rockies first 5 go down. And you're on the Rockies, Mariners, Guardians, and Diamondbacks money line. Is that for today or tomorrow? I'm guessing that's for today, Nick. And the Mets in play. Or maybe they're for tomorrow's game because you said you got the Mets in play right now. Down. Michael, welcome. Mike, and you're right. I'm seeing some Cobb for tomorrow. It is not my guy Descafferline. I do see Descafferline again. So this is I'm assuming it should be Cobb, but I got the Scaffoline on two sites. Guess I got to wait for the morning to see who's pitching. Aaron said I had under 7.5 Miami, Oakland. Yeah, nice winner there. Under the 9.5 Reds Brewers, that was a tough one there. Under Guardians, I still like, looking good at that this Friday. The I'm not ever gonna say no to Cleveland unders. Like I said today, I like the under. Yesterday, I came back with Cleveland in the chat. They ended up blowing a lead. They lose 7-6, whatever. They had scored some runs. It's 6, 5, 7 runs. They had scored a little bit where I was kind of a little hesitant, like, oh boy, do I want to take the under here? I had two guys with who's Savell and Ober today with uh pretty solid ERAs or wins. I was like, yeah, do I take it? Cleveland's, I don't like jumping into an under when one team's kind of hitting. It was like the Yankees the other day. Like, oh, let's take the under versus Kirby. I'm coming in on under. The Yankees have just scored 10, 10, and 10. I'm not looking to get in front of that. And not that Cleveland is the Yankee offense. Uh, I just couldn't pull it. I'm all for Guardian unders all the time. They are an under squad. It's just what it is. It's fifth inning. I hate commenting live because if it goes down, it's like, oh, it's the jinx play, But so far, so good. Nick over Reds scored 6 in the fourth and one overtime. That didn't get 9, right? 5-4 couldn't get the over. Oy, oy, oy. I mean, you think at 3-3 in the fourth, you're thinking I got a little shot here for that. The Burnsy over K prop 6.5 comes through. I know we talked about that in the show today. They did end up winning there. I'm not. Burns had a decent outing, I guess, but yeah, that's a tough. You get 6 and 4 innings. You think you have a shot at a 9. You're looking good. Michael says, nice night so far. Miami and the Nats are looking good. Got a little Texas in the tie game. I took Webb for the win, 165. Okay. You get a Webb for a 165 for a win. He's laying 155. I mean, you can't go. That's a fine bet. And as I said, hey, you want to take Baltimore 150? I'm not going to hate it. All right, they're coming to the West Coast. And they're still a solid team. Now you're telling me I got the home team versus the travel team, and I got the race on the hill, and he's plus 165 to score a win. Like, if the Giants are winning, you think he goes 6+, and they're up 3-0, he's going to get a win. So I like that. Not that I throw out kind of that's not really like an exotic, but it's something I really don't throw out in chats much. And when I was with Detroit Lenny the other day doing bet win repeat, he talked about doing things like, well, I don't want to lay here. I'm going to do will not bat in the bottom of the ninth, and it kind of brings it down, kind of like a regulation play in hockey, where I'm like, I can't lay 190, and people are like, I'll take them regulations plus 130 or something, or minus. The odds are a little better. This is something, again, I've been a long time. I kind of stick my ways. I don't really jump into things like this because I'm more of a full game side guy, total guy, whatever the case may be. These kind of things here, I think they're very good to bet. That's just me. And people are like, oh, you're on a site, you're a pro capper or a tout or an originator kind of guy. I'm a better. I bet. I have picks on sites. I'm doing it for 20 years on sites. This is something I'll definitely look into with. Again, I like my run lines, Michael. You know this. But if I'm going to get a guy like Webb at home in the spot like this where he's 155 plus 165, yes. Not that I want to bet Michael Wacha in the same kind of spot, but if I'm getting a team versus something I kind of don't like, this is, I think, the way to go. Much like the hockey regulation plays, where you're knocking down those big faves to this kind of number. All right, and like I say, if I think the team's going to win, I don't care about laying 4.5. I don't think they're going to win by a half point. Right? It's going to be I like a team. It should be a blowout. The game shouldn't be close. It should be 7-1 winner. Football should be 31-13, not close. Basketball, college should be 77-61, not close. So I like these. I'm going to start looking into these here for the for personal and probably maybe for a little show action as well for the free picks. Manel Markel, I think I'm going to stick to sides. Better than me, rate totals. Totals, I'm not crushing it. I mean, I've had a little up and down year on my totals. I had a loser today. I had the under Nats. Doesn't get there. For the video here, I said let's take this over Pirate game. I mean, I get 5 from one team and I can't get anything from the other. That's definitely a little frustrating. You get 5 for one. I'm thinking, hey, I should be in this one. I mean, but I'm not in this one. It's 5-1. And then on the flip side of this, I have a team in Washington where I'm up 7-1 early and I'm thinking this should be a cruise kind of game. Let's get it done. And now it's basically a tie game here. Frustrating. Frustrating to say the least. Frustrating to say the least. A game I think I have in hand at plus 160s going away. A game that's 5-0. I think I have a shot at. It's going away. I mean, that could be 3-0, or now it's going to be Nats might lose this one. Turns into a 1-2 day. Yeah. No run, no run in 9 innings. I'm saying this team is a joke. Who's this, Nick? What are we talking? No runs, 9 innings. What team are you on? Mike, I want to take the Braves here. Everyone has been Diamondbacks, but Morin has been better on the road, and Kelly's been worse at home. Braves have the better lineup. Am I seeing even money? I mean, I'm not going to say it's tough to say don't take the Braves. Right? Braves are a pretty good team. That being said, let's also roll into the fact that Atlanta of late, and yeah, Kuna's having a great year. 4 runs, 1 runs, 2 runs. They had 11 versus some guy Cove. 1 run, 4 runs, an 8-run spot. 4, 1. 6 for Stone has been bad. 3, 3. I mean, they have games. It's not like they're putting up 6 up all the time. They've gone over 4 runs. 1, 2, 3 times the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games. 12 games. 12 games they've scored more than 4 runs. I mean, 4, 8, 4, 11, 4. I mean, I'm not running to think that maybe they hit tonight. Maybe they put up a 9. Maybe they win 9-6 or something. I'm not looking to bet it. Not looking to bet it. Wayne with the letter N. That's supposed to be hello, welcome, yes, no, M. We singing? What song was that? Who sang that song? Once there was a boy. Anyway, Nick, whenever you bet on over Oakland game, ever consider there are 0 only other teams to score today? A team never to score a run in 9 innings with the A's. Well, again, the A's team is very bad. You know, if you're betting on overs thinking Oakland scoring, I think that's the bad way to go. I mean, what do you think? Maybe they score 2 runs? It's not a good team. It's not a good lineup. The overs are going to be because of the pitching staff. And the Marlins, I had the Marlins run line today because I thought when we had a pitching change, they switched up the pitchers a little bit there, throwing a starter. Marlins aren't a great offensive club. It's not like some team that's leading the league in homers, stuff like that. Why are you taking that over? Number one, I don't know. I mean, Oakland is bad. What are we doing betting on Oakland? The only reason you're betting Oakland is because the pitching's bad, so you're thinking, no, they're going to give up some runs here. Bet the over 8 Giants and Bradish. I can see both getting lit up tonight. Really? I like the Scaffoline. I'm going to disagree with you on that. Rangers. Come on, baby. What's the score of the Rangers? I need an under there. You know what? I should probably put I'll put in the scroll, the little pick for those watching. I mean, there's only 2 games for tomorrow anyway that I got up in here for the look at lines here. Looks like Rangers are winning. What do we got on the Ranger game? What's that? 1-0, I guess I see here. Again, I might be a little behind on my live. It is what it is. I got my new mouse. I got to set up for tomorrow. They're winning on a run line. Rangers, did you bet it? I got the Rangers under. We got Rangers under 8.5. Michael B. Rangers got to run with their bullpen. I'm going to need a few more. Yeah, I don't know. I need the under 8.5. So sorry, can't have you guys beat me today. Steven says D-backs and the Cubs money line are bad plays. Is this for tonight? D-backs and money lines. I mean, I don't hate the Diamondbacks here because I just ran down the Braves. They're scoring 3, 4 runs. They're not scoring a lot. I like Merrill Kelly. They're a fave. I think people bet the Braves because they're the Braves. Like, oh, we got to bet the Braves. I don't hate the Diamondbacks. Yes. Now the Cub line to me, yes. San Diego bad spot coming back from Miami, first game back here on the West Coast. But James Italiano's been terrible. I don't want to get involved with him. No, thank you. No, thank you, Steve. I did not bet it. I got San Diego, and this guy says San Diego over. Knicks coming in over. I got the Padres first five minus 120, minus a half run, just cause I think Italian's that bad, and I will maybe the Cubs hit a little bit here and score some runs. I think if that's the case, fine. But I also think Padres, as bad as that offense has been, and it's been bad. Don't be skewed by a 10-run game last time. They had gone under, and I mentioned in the chat the other day. I think they were on a 5-25 under run, even after going over two straight. So the offense has been a problem. That being said, I got a guy who's throwing beach balls in to guys with those big red wiffle ball bats. So I'm expecting a first five winner. Michael Walker's plus 140 for the win. San Diego's coming off a 9-game East Coast trip. If anyone's exactly, he's terrible. What? Give me Steele. Give me Smiley. So any other pitcher for the Cubs? Give me one of them. Anyone. I would have took anybody but this guy, and I'm taking the Cubs in this spot. He's just been that bad. He's been that bad. Next is Phillies are scoring. Oh, I mean, hopefully I could get some offense going back here with Washington and get this lead back out here. I mean, the undershot my 8.5, but I got Nats plus 162. So what's happening here? What is happening? Help me. Nick says, "Oak, stay away from Oakland." No, thank you. It's Cobb, not the Scaffoldine. All right. I'm just saying on MLB.com, it's got the Scaffoldine for tomorrow. That's what I mean. I know. I mean, you're out there. I mean, the rotation is usually Cobb. I'm just wondering why it's got this different here. Now, Cobb, would I be a little more inclined to take it over? Yeah. Would I be a little inclined to take Baltimore in that spot as well? Yes. Yeah. But I mean, what is that line at? Because I'm seeing a plus 105 versus the Scaffoldine. So I'm assuming if it's Cobb, that line's going to come down a little bit. Uh, the Scaffy's minus a 125. I'm guessing Cobb might be what 115. It's still a sort of a pick type game. Now I got Cobb. Now I got Cobb on MLB.com. It switched back to Cobb. I don't know what to do again. Rangers hit into a line drive double play. Runners on the corner. Shaking my head. You can shake your head. I'm shaking my head saying, yeah. Never in doubt under, Michael. Stop you, my guy. Parlay tonight. Simeon plus a hit. Freddie Freeman a hit. Both on 20-game hit streak. Simeon cash so far. Wish me luck. Good luck to you. I mean, Freddie Freeman tonight versus who you got? Sevy on the hill. Oh, I did. How did I do on my props today? Here, hold on a second. I didn't even look at my Marlin props here. Hold on a second. Did we cash our Marlin props? Let's go to the videotape. Marlins. Araz, 2 hits, over 1.5. Loser, plus 180. Solar Ribby, plus 145. Winner, De La Cruz Ribby. Winner, Birdie Ribby, loser. All right. 2 and 2, but we pick up, what do we got here? 80, 90, 130. We pick up a plus 130 on a 2 and 2. We'll take it. We'll take it. As you said, Simeon's been red hot. I grabbed on the Araz prop. I didn't realize he was a little banged up, but I saw he was in the lineup. It is what it is. Guardians are playing good. We should have a shot on them for now. I agree with that. And that's why there are times I like I don't say I auto fade teams, but I'm just like, I'm not interested in that spot right here. And Cleveland right now had been hitting coming into tonight. Obviously, we're looking at a scoreless game here in the top of the sixth. Um, I don't. I mean, what are we going to say? You hear what I say? I'm not looking to fade teams winning on winning streaks. And it's funny with this Twins team. I mean, you got Ober, Gray, and I think Ryan are both like low twos, under two ERAs. And and they're a 500 club. Crazy. As much, real fast. So I'll bash the NBA, right? Like, guys can't hit free throws and medium jumpers. Everybody wants to bomb threes. Baseball has just gone to the point with these strikeouts. It is ridiculous. I mean, even with the shift gone, you got guys. It's disgraceful. Like, come on. Some of these batting averages. Holy goodness gracious. Davis, my guy, how are you tonight? So you like San Diego and they will walk on the hill. Now, I can't say let's bet the Cubbies. I do have San Diego first 5 run line minus a half a run minus 120. But I can't lay. Don't you do it either. It is a bad spot. They're coming back from Miami. They dropped a 10 spot. Uh, Cubbies, although I'm gonna say they're a terrible team this year. They've totally disappointed me. They waste good starts. The hitting's not there, and I got this guy who is a gas can on the hill. That being said, anybody else, I'm taking the Cubs tonight. This guy, it's questionable. I did a first 5 run line minus 120. That's it. Lay the half for that 120, cause I will not be shocked if the Cubs win, but I can't lay 175. I mean, I think the Padres should win. That's why I bet them. But that's way too. No, not a good spot. Not a good spot. Gio says I have a boost on FanDuel for tomorrow. The Brave with Strider. A plus 109 tomorrow. I mean, Strider run line. Why wouldn't you take a little plus, right? So it's 120. They flip it for you. I don't hate it against Ryan Nelson. I mean, Nelson's been bad at home. Strider's Cy Young kind of guy. I don't hate it. Even if the Braves don't score, I mean, you should be in a 2-0, 4-1 kind of affair where they should cover the run line for you. I don't hate it, Gio. All my books have Cobb. Well, I'm just saying it had on the MLB before it was our guy Anthony. Now I'm seeing Cobb, and I got a Cobb on the site. I got a Cobb sighting. It switched on my site. It was a discaffle. It was a little descaffoline, the Italian stallion. Houston minus 170 at 3 p.m. tomorrow. So you want to lay 170 with the Stros tomorrow? I'm not looking away 170. That'll be a run line play there with the Stros. I mean, I can't do that. I got the under. Give me the under in that game, Davis. Here you go. It's in the chat. It's scrolling underneath. Astros under 8.5. Under for me. I can. That is a big chunk. I know that the Angels are. Again, we talk about teams being up, down, heckle and Jekylish. Prime example here with the Angels being 30 and 28. Too much. Run line, okay. Under, 100%. 170, no. Hold on. I skipped the thing jumped here. I got to get back to Davis here. I'll get to you in a second. So the Twinkies tomorrow. Again, we have mini action with Sonny Gray on the hill. And Logan Allen has pitched well. This is what I'm talking about the Twins. I got Sonny Gray with a sub-2 ERA going. Do I want to lay 130? I don't hate it. But I'm facing a team in Cleveland, an ugly team. Logan Allen's pitched well. I would rather do run line because if I lose, I'm losing a plus money at a nice clip. And I think if the Twins win, Sonny Gray should win this game. Should be 5-0 because Cleveland can hit. So it should be 3-1, 4-0, 4-2. I would rather do run line. I would rather do run line with the Twins. A 6 p.m. game. Let's see what game this is supposed to be. There's no game listed, unless it was the Twins that you just wrote the wrong time down, 6:30 instead of 7:30. That's what I'm guessing because Twins are 7:15 game. Murray Steele's prop is plus 155, not 155. There you go. Yeah, I don't hate it. We had it the other night. I know what you're talking about, Gio. Pitt with your comeback. You got your over 9. Did we get it? We got over 9 there in Pitt. Look at this, 7-5. All right. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now I just need the natties to kind of give me a little breathing room there. Looks like a decent, if we get this Texas under here, we'll be 3-1 going into San Diego. So a nice winning night in the video picks. Chip away a little bit. Pirates are 7-5. There you go. Nice doggy. This is why with the they weren't a huge dog here. But with St. Louis, the pitching is a problem this year. Pitching is a problem. Cobb is going Saturday. Yes, he is. Cobb is on the hill for tomorrow. Aaron says St. Louis is blowing it. Not surprised. I've been anti-St. Louis, right? I mean, this is no shocker. I feel about the Cardinals this year. So I grabbed the Cubs to win the division, although they've been miserable. You got problems with this Cardinals pitching staff, the bullpen. I mean, the bats are there. They can score some runs. I don't know what they're doing offensively. Someone said they're looking to trade Flannery today. That's wow. I mean, they're trading him. And look at this. Come on, Dom Smith here for the Nats. What are we doing here? If they're trading Flannery, I'm sure they're going to pair him with one of their young bats and try to get a better pitcher somewhere. The Braves, 9 o'clock. I'm guessing is this for tomorrow's Braves game because we are already underway here in Arizona for tonight's game. If this is for tomorrow's game, it would be a run line only play, obviously, because you're not getting me to lay a 205 or 215 here with Spencer Strider. Run lines, Davis. Don't be scared. I know people, it sounds stupid, like, oh, you're crazy. I would rather lose with a run line than a $2-something favorite. Then I just have to win one game. And the way I bet dogs, I really, I could lose 2 and still make money here. Stop Gio says on the show with Ross, she said that prop was juice. It was 155 on Fanball from everyone. Yeah, it was again, that was off when I did the steel prop off the BetMGM, it was a minus money. It was minus. He was a minus 135 on steals on BetMGM. So I always say shop around. I just use that, for the show. It's early in the morning. I got to find something. That's what it was on the site I just used. I should have looked. Got a better number. Didn't make a difference. Chad, what do you got here? Man U to win the FA Cup tomorrow. Listen, I don't know if it's Man U or Man City, but a man is going to win. That is my guaranteed bet your rhyme your private parts to the lock. Bet your private part lock there. Man, something wins tomorrow. It's like Man vs. Food. When you ever watch the old Man vs. Food Adam Richmond, he goes, and the winner is man. Old school Man vs. Food, Adam Richmond. I got a photo with Adam Richmond down in my buddy's restaurant in LBI when he was there. Aaron, MLB's a dangerous animal when it comes to betting. Listen, it's only dangerous if you don't know how to tame the beast here. All right, it's dangerous when you're betting. Oh, no way they lose. No way that team loses again, and you're laying favorites and you're getting crushed. No way the Braves lose again. They lose 2 in a row, and you're laying 220 games, and you're down 500. It's not a dangerous animal. It turns into a little sad little kitten that needs to be nursed back to life. Don't bet huge faves. Don't double up thinking a team, they're not going to lose again. They can't get swept. It's not a dangerous animal. You're the animal, Aaron. Beware the dog in you. I'm the dog. All right? Plus monies. Too good to be true. It is too good to be true. Teams go on losing streaks. Teams get swept. You really got to rewire your system. Again, I talk to people for 20 years. Like, oh, I don't know. Oh, my God, you take that dog. Oh, boy, I can't do that. No, of course you can't do that. You're going to lay 240, the game's going to lose, and you're going to be like, I should have listened to you. You don't have to bet a huge fave because it looks easy. Especially, Aaron, here's the thing. People coming off like today, what are the scores for today's games? Let's see. We have, even today, I think faves yesterday in baseball, every fave won yesterday. And out of the gate today, you had a $2 fave in Miami win and a Brewers 160 on the road winning. So I think the public thinks this is easy when they go 6-0, taking $2. Like, oh, look at this. Oh, I'm going to quit my job because I could just bet favorites all the time. And then today, you might take it on the chin because somebody bet the Cardinals and, the Phillies are laying. Oh, the Nats. And again, the Nats haven't won yet. Pittsburgh hasn't won. Listen, change the way you think. Don't got to bet every fave. Faves lose. The best team in baseball is going to lose more than 60 games. Do you like the over Toronto Mets? Barrios and McGill tomorrow. You know what? Barrios has actually come around a little bit. That being said, I do like the over there. I do like the over. I think McGill's going to get hit. I think Barrios will get hit as well. 8.5. I do not hate the over. Milwaukee tomorrow here with Ray. I'm going to say no. I know Ashcraft has bad looking numbers. But again, what we see out of the Reds are a little bit of fight. And for me, I didn't bet this game, I'm not going to bet this game. If I want to bet Milwaukee here, I'm going to go, you know what I'm going to say here, Dave. I'm going to take a run line here. Because I think the game is a pick 'em for all intents and purposes at a 115, 120. Yeah. If I think the Brewers are going to win, are they going to win this game 3-2? No, it's going to be like 8-4. They're going to go away win. Take a 130. Take a 135. Whatever it is. Probably between 125 and 130-ish, I guess, for the run line here. Again, that's not a game that interests me. And also, Davis, you never answer. Do you just put the favorites in here because it's the favorite? I'm just going to list the fave so you know, as opposed to me, I got to look for a dog like, oh, who's they playing if I don't already know? Or do you want to bet every one of these faves? I need to know that. I need to know. Aaron, it's all about dogs. Yes. You can't just, and as I just said, 6 faves won yesterday. People think, oh, this is easy. Look at this. I'll just take all the faves. You get a day like that's fine. King D comes in here. He gives you the dog report some days. The dogs are winning often. Manu is a good dog. Anything can happen. Again, I am not a soccer. I don't pretend to know soccer. I know zero about soccer. I played fullback when I played soccer. I don't know anything about soccer, MMA, tennis. I make jokes, WMA, things that I don't know it. I don't pretend. Boxing, horses. I'm sorry. Do I lose people? Probably. That's all right. I'm not trying to, lie and tell you to take things that I don't know about. People in the chat know. They come in and tell you what to take. Steven Lorenzo, yes, he has. I think Cease gave up a couple runs last time they played. I thought about taking him tomorrow and the Tigers tomorrow, believe it or not. I thought about he's a plus 140 money line dog tomorrow. I thought about taking him. I'm not going to lie. And honestly, I thought he almost came to the chat today as a plus 140 Tigers for looking at lines. Stop Geo. Just checked Murray's plus 145 right now on FanDuel. There you go. For the steals again, Murray. Steals. I don't hate it. Now, and I didn't use that today with Ross and Jesse, although I agreed with the Jimmy Butler under. We got that in the chat. A couple others. My thing with that is Gio, we saw a kind of sloppy bad game, a lot of missed shots. I'm expecting, and they didn't even turn the ball over that many times. I think they have like 6, 7 turnovers, not a bunch of turnovers. Can they have less turnovers than what they had? I mean, I'm going to pull it up. I want to say they had what, 8 turnovers yesterday, Miami? Uh, Yesterday, Miami had, as a team, 8 turnovers. 8 turnovers as a team. That's definitely not a lot. It's not a lot in the game where they only score 93 points. Uh, Denver turned the ball over 10 times themselves. It is a spot, again, am I loving a steal right there? No, I got to say, I'm a little hesitant. Chad Hoover, what do you got here? Much love. Dig your show. Keep up good work. I appreciate you coming in, Chad. Thank you for commenting. I try to help. We try to give some winners, and I give you a little, my nickel's worth of 2 cents advice that's worth a penny. Manchester. Again, Davis, I do not know soccer. Quit my job at Buffet. I mean, but Aaron, here's the thing, though. As silly as that sounds, in the last couple of years, sports betting's legal. People think, oh, look at this. Someone put this parlay thing, $20, they have $5 to win 170,000. One, I mean, I don't even know how much of that is true, and it's not a sports book just throwing out some crap there to get people. They get the most money from these ridiculous parlays, same good parlays. I mean, I see it in here. Oh, first basket to score in the NBA in this. Listen, I'll put a link up. Go, you want to throw away 25 bucks? Go get a llama shirt. Go get a llama shirt for 20 bucks. It'll last. You get a year plus out of it at least. You know, unless you keep betting these crazy parlays, you'll be on the street, and I guess the weather will erode it a little bit. You can't just bet all these faves. Yeah, you're gonna win a little bit. Please, I've seen people come in and start. Oh, you don't know what you're doing. Where they been? They haven't been here in 2 years. They're working 5 jobs. You can't bet that stuff. It's not a long-term winner. It's not get rich quick. I mean, like that. Go buy lottery tickets. You want to try to win something like that. Mike, I want to grab an over here with the Dodgers thoughts. I feel like as good as Sevy has been, he's not seeing a line like again. You don't. I don't think LA has a good lineup, so you're not going to sell me on that. You're not selling me on that. Yes, the bullpen isn't that good. Uh, Yanks out of Seattle used up bullpen. Yes and no to that. All right, it was a shutout yesterday, and before that they were winning games 10-3 for 3 games in a row. I'm not worried about the Yankee bullpen. And I don't like the Dodger lineup at all. I mean, okay, Freddie Freeman's red hot. Go look at the lineup. A bunch of 230 hitters, 240. I mean, I don't think that lineup's good. Problem with Sevy is that he's good for 5 innings, and I think they just pull him. I think much like the Dodgers pull Goslin and Anderson and all these other guys, they go 17-5 every year or 16-1 because they go 5 innings because they have arm problems. Sevy, the Yanks got to use Sevy like that. They can't let this guy 7, 8 innings. He's never healthy. I'm not loving the over tonight. I got the under 8.5, Michael. Need the Twinkies to get this. Minnesota, what is going on? Where's Minnie? 0-0. I'm seeing. I mean, I'm holding on hope here. I got some problems going on in Washington. We're closing in on 45 minutes. It's supposed to be a 15-minute show. Dogs have been barking on the weekends. Dogs bark often, believe it or not. I like normally like a Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday is I think, again, I don't have the numbers in front of me. And honestly, when we throw the numbers out, Friday's a big dog day. Tuesday's a big dog day. I just think travel days are a day you could probably, maybe it's not just a dog day. It's a little trickier day. Day game after night game, teams hitting the road. You got some guys sitting out in those kind of spots. Those are the trickier kind of spots. All right, it says Tigers tomorrow morning line sounds interesting. Yeah, I do not. I'm not going to talk anybody off Lorenz in there. Michael, Rangers bullpen comes in and is giving up base runners, Gray. Only 82 pitches. Are you kidding me? What's going on here? Bottom 8? Where are we at in this game? Look at this. Freaking runs in this. What, this guy hit a home run? Did Schwarber hit a home run? Look at this. If he hit a home run, I'm getting out of here. I'm annoyed now. You have any thoughts about the Yankee game tonight on the side? No side. I have the under 8.5, Aaron. Club Leon, Lift Cup -140, Sunday American League. I have no idea what this even is. Club Leon? Chat over. It's a one-off game in the FA Cup Finals. Man, you looking to stop treble for Man City again? I have no idea. Colorado Rockies. Is this Colorado Rockies for tomorrow? Against Daniel Lynch +2. What are you talking about here? I got a +120 here with this game. I got a +120. Force out. Look at this. Grounds into force out. Marsh scores. Throwing error. Score a run. This is how I'm gonna lose the Nationals. +160. Philly tied the game. Yeah, on an error. All right. I gotta go. I can't watch this stuff here. This is terrible. Bobby Polo, Mike. I want to get Yankees Dodgers over 8.5. I have the under 8.5. I got the under. That is what I bet tonight. I can't believe I'm going to lose on this. Natty's +162 here. Unbelievable. On an error. That's what you get, Higgs. This is what you get when you back a bad team, and this could happen. A team that's 10 games under 500. Aaron, have a good night. Michael, good night. Everybody, look headlines tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern. We got you covered. Normally, look headlines not 45 minutes. It's supposed to be a 15-minute show. What's happening here? I appreciate everybody coming, though. So who knows? Maybe it'll be a longer show. Have a good Friday.